job.
Period. I mean, if you want a job, just lie to them and then you'll get it.
You know, fuck corporations. But it's like, would you give me a lap dance or something like that? And I was like,
today I have my friend Salima here.
hi.
Hi. We've been friends for a long time. Like, we've been friends since like freshman year of high school. So, and we just had our 4-year graduation anniversary like a couple days ago.
Was it June 4th?
June 4th, yes. We graduated high school 4 years ago. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 years, to be honest.
I feel 15 still, to be honest.
Me too. I feel 18.
Oh.
I won't give myself 15.
I feel 15.
But today I wanted to talk about like our job experiences and jobs that we've worked at, because we've both worked at a lot of places and we even worked together at one point. We worked at Olive Garden together. And if you've seen any videos on YouTube about Olive Garden and working at Olive Garden, it's very shitty. It's horrible. First of all, I just want to start off with, like, I didn't know that Olive Garden was that popular until I started working there. Like, I knew, like, Olive Garden, like, of course it's been a thing.
Yeah,
but, like,
I haven't been to Olive Garden. Like, before I started working there, I went there, like, twice.
Yeah, like, I didn't like it that much. It wasn't that poppin', but like working there, like you see a lot of people coming in.
I fucking love Olive Garden. People love Olive Garden for some reason. I don't understand.
I mean, it is good. Like, it's good, but it's not like,
it's not
everything, you know? Like, people are crazy.
The salad's good.
The salad is bomb.
That's why people really try to take the salad home, but that shit gets soggy, so I don't understand.
Right? You have to eat the salad the second you step off the premises, because it'll get all soggy and nasty. Like, I don't get that. People do always try to take the salad home. They try to get, like, an extra bowl of bread so that they can take it home.
Bread, though, because, like, I don't want to hear any complaints. Like, just take the fucking bread.
You can have the bread. I don't care.
I don't know. When I first started serving, it was awkward, because that was my first serving job, so it was awkward being, like, at first going up to people. Like, I don't know. You never know what kind of people you're going to get.
It takes a lot of confidence to be a server, to be honest. And, like, that's what I didn't realize, because I didn't have any server experience. I had restaurant experience. Like, I had worked in a restaurant before, but I had never been a server. So, I was just like, you know, it seems a little awkward, but I can do this, right? But, like, no. It takes, like, a lot of confidence, and, like, patience. My brain power, like, your brain will be moving like a million miles an hour. Like, you're just like running around, and because Olive Garden doesn't give a fuck if they double seat you or triple seat you. They don't care.
No, you'll get like
Suck
a table.
It up.
You'll get a table and you just ask them what their drink was, and then another table will sit there. No, the table that just sat while you're getting drinks for the other table, they're gonna be like, oh, I've been here for like 15 minutes. Like, bro.
They always exaggerate.
They'll give you a 4 top. Always exaggerate, but they'll give you a 4 top, and then they'll give you like a 5 top, and then you gotta bring like 7 drinks out.
Right. Because somebody wants 2 drinks, and then the complicated like alcohol orders.
Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I would get alcohol orders and I wouldn't even know what it is.
Same. Oh my god, and I would like write it down in my little thing, and I would write how it sounds, but I didn't know like actually how to spell it. Like, I don't know what that is.
With the wine too, we had to do wine too.
Oh my gosh, we had to open wine bottles. I don't think I knew how to open a wine bottle until I started working there too. So I learned very quickly, like when the table is waiting, because they always like over exaggerate. We've been sitting here for an hour and we didn't get our blah blah blah. Like, ma'am, you've been waiting for 10 minutes. Like, relax. Like, it's okay.
They literally time you when you sit down of how long you've been sitting there.
Yeah, and I promise you, it hasn't been a long time. I'm doing other shit, okay? I'm busy and I'm tired. Like,
I've been here for 6 hours.
I've been here for so long. Like, as soon as they started scheduling me doubles, I was just like, I'm out of here. I gotta go, because y'all doing too fucking much. Like, nights, I got you. A day shift, I got you. But a double, like, no. On my feet, girl, no.
10 hours serving feels like 24 hours.
It does.
And the only thing that's good about serving is the money.
That's the only thing.
The money was
That's
amazing.
The only thing. It was.
When you, like, okay, you work a double. After that double, you'll be like, oh, fuck, I'm going to kill myself. But then bands will pop
Look
out.
At the money, and you're just like, it's literally just because, like, I doubt that I was getting paid, like, more than I was getting paid, say, at my other jobs. But it's just looking at the cash that you get. So it just makes you think that you're, like, getting paid more. But, like, as soon as I stopped working, I was just like, I really am broke. Like, 5 minutes after I quit that job, I was fucking broke. And I was like, hold on. Maybe I wasn't getting paid that much because where that
No, it's just that, like, you don't get, like, a regular paycheck. So, like, when you quit a regular job, you'll get, like, a last paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
But when you quit a serving job, all the money that you have is what you have right then and there when you quit. And then your paycheck for the end of the week will be, like, $30 or $40. Maybe.
If you work decent hours. Yeah. Oh my god, my least favorite thing is when I would go to a table and there would just be, like, tension. And, like, you could cut it with a knife.
Like between the guests?
Yes, between the guests at the table. Like, there was one time, like, there was this family. It was, like, a big-ass family. It was, like, 6 of them. And for some reason, one of the sons and the dad was, like, in an argument or something. And it was, like, everything he wanted, his dad was like, you don't really want that. And he'd be like, yes, I do want that. Like, like, bro, yes. Like, I specifically remember everybody got pasta, like, the make your own pasta thing. And the son was like, yeah, so I'm going to get steak and, like, something else. And I was like, okay, go off. You want steak? And then his dad was like, you don't really want steak. Because I was like, oh, how do you want your steak cooked? And he was like, And then the dad tried to, like, undermine him. And he was like, no, that is what I want. I don't know what happened before they got there. But they were just, like, pissed. And, like, I've walked to a table before. And, like, there was this one lady, and she just didn't like me off rip. Like, she was just being so rude. But towards the end of, like, me serving them, she had apologized.
Oh, did she?
And she was like, I was just being hangry. Like, you're fine. Like, you're so nice. And I was like, thank you.
Right. All you gotta do is be nice, smile, and then eventually the table. That's why, like, I've never had really any bad table problems. Honestly,
I told her, like, before we filmed the video, like, I want to talk about, like, bad customer experiences and stuff like that.
And I was thinking, I couldn't really think of too many bad customer experiences because
people don't try us like that. Like, I don't know what it is, but like people get, like, little attitudes and stuff like that with me. Like, especially at restaurants because, like, they be, like, hangry and shit. But, like, other than that, like, people don't try me like that. And I'm glad.
A guy did ask me, he was with his girlfriend, it was a lunch shift. He'd been gone for a minute, so I'm like, okay. So I started taking her drink order. And he came back, and I was standing, like, on his side of the booth. He came back, like, right behind me, and he was like, would you give me a lap dance or something like that? And I was like, his girlfriend did not say anything.
Did she hear him?
She heard him. She was
and
right
she didn't
there.
say shit. Oh my god. I hate when dudes are, like, creepy to you at work. Like, don't flirt with me. I'm at work. I don't want to be here. Like, don't do that to me. I hate that. What I didn't like about Olive Garden is everybody was trying to be best friends.
Everybody was trying
They
to be
would
best
love
friends.
to invite you to go out drinking or oh my god, me and Sally Mae were hanging out last night and we were smoking and like, girl, I don't like you like that. Like, I don't know you like that, first of all, but I don't.
We're lucky enough to have friends already.
Yeah, true.
We're lucky enough to have our group of friends. So, like, I've noticed a lot of other people don't really have, like, a lot of friends besides the people that are at work that they try and be friends with. I was going to talk about how when I first started at Olive Garden, there was only old people working there.
Oh.
When I started at Olive Garden, I was by myself. I was, like, 19 years old. And she didn't come until 7 months later.
Yeah.
She didn't come until months later, and that's when they started hiring, like, younger people. But when I first got there, it was so boring. And it was my first. It wasn't boring. It was just like there's like a 30-year-old right there.
Yeah.
28-year-old over there.
You can't really relate to your other coworkers, so it's like annoying. But yeah, I feel like the coworkers at certain jobs definitely makes the job.
Makes or breaks the job, for sure. For sure. That's the only reason I low-key stayed at Olive Garden is because my current boyfriend was working there. A lot of retail jobs, your coworkers are kind of, I don't know, bitchy. That's why I kind of was happy I left H&M. The environment, I don't know, there's a lot of drama places. This girl, she was newly hired, and she literally quit a week after because she heard people in the break room talking shit about her. I thought that was so shitty, and they didn't get reprimanded at all or anything like that.
Really? They didn't get in trouble?
Mm-mm. And
I mean, yeah, I guess that's like a social thing. Like, they can't really do anything about that.
But I mean, you could like say don't talk shit about your coworkers.
I mean, yeah, you could.
But they didn't know.
But that's so shitty. Like, why are you talking shit about her? Like, she just started
and she didn't do anything. Like, after a week she quit. And that was my first job, so I was kind of glad I left that. But the job I work at now, the coworkers, I'm really cool with my coworkers.
Coworkers make or break a job, but like sometimes I just don't really care. I just don't really be giving a fuck because, like we already said, like we have our main friend group. So when it comes to like making friends outside of that, like I really don't like
maybe we're
put in a whole lot of effort. Maybe
we
are,
we're standoffish,
but within good reason because you bitches be talking shit, and we know. We know. A lot of times I just be feeling like, you know, like people just be talking to hear their own voice. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, so it's just like, you know, I could be, you know, I'll be cordial with a coworker, and they'll just be talking about like their whole life story or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Cause like the second I step in and I'm like, oh my god, that same thing happened to me, da 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 da. It goes like in one ear and out the other, and I could see it, and I'm just like, cool, like you're not my real friend. You don't want to try to be on that level with me, so that's cool. I'm gonna just keep my shit to myself. Okay, so like getting off the topic of Olive Garden, what was your first job?
H&M.
That was your first job?
That was my first job.
Wow.
H&M was my first.
Late bloomer.
Yeah, I got it when I like just turned 19. It was like 2 months after I turned. Like there was like no black people working there, so I think maybe because I'm like a racially ambiguous woman. They hired me, but
if you're a black person, like you've had that experience
at least once.
So
I like that job though. I like clothes and shit. And I don't know, it was fun working there.
Mm-hmm. My first job was a really small Italian restaurant in this like really small town that's near like our town, and yeah, it was great. It was like literally just like a mom and pop shop. Like the owners would come in every single night. They were like 60, 70, 80 years old. Like they were old, like coming in and like working every single day. But yeah, they were just like super crazy, and I just got annoyed, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm out of here. I quit like after prom, and that was before like summer 16, because we were doing lots of hood rat shit summer 16. So I was just like, you know what, I'm ready for a fun summer with my friends,
you know,
and fuck y'all, because I'm not feeling it.
Shanice worked at, I think her first job was McDonald's, and she quit her job basically so she could hang out with us. That's high school shit. That's high school
shit. That is some high school shit. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I was a busser. Never would I be a busser ever again, because that shit sucks. But you will make bread, because you get a portion of all the servers' tips, and you get your hourly.
It depends. At Olive Garden though, you get like $5 an hour. How much?
Really? I was getting like $8 an hour.
See,
and that was
plus
when
the tips, the portions
plus
of the tips.
Yeah. So I think I was getting like $8.50 an hour. So it was more than minimum wage at that time. And then I was getting tips from all the servers, and there was only like 5 servers, maybe like 20-30 tables, so they were making bank.
And it's like a dinner spot.
Didn't even have lunch. We just had like dinner, and we would make bank, like, to be honest. And I liked that job. Like, it was pretty cool. It was nice to work for a small business for my first job, so that I didn't feel like, because these corporate places, they don't give a fuck about you. So I'm glad that like I started at a place that actually like did care about me as a person first before I stepped into the corporate world. But after that, I went to college, came back, and then I worked at a chopped ice cream place. Look at you, you know. But yeah, I worked at one of those like ice cream
scoop. Is it shaved?
I don't rolled ice cream. Rolled ice cream places. That was pretty cool. It was just like a lot of like physical labor. Like I don't think I've ever like had a job that was like that physical, because you had to be strong to like get the ice cream off the slab, and like yeah, like you had to like know like how fast the ice cream was gonna freeze, and you had to get used to that, and learning how to like chop ingredients into the ice cream and make it like come out looking actually good. That was my next job that I worked after that. Buffalo Exchange. I love that job. That was my favorite job. Basically, like a thrift store or a consignment shop, we would look at people's shit and like figure out if we wanted to have it in our store or not. And that was pretty fun. I really liked that job. I mostly liked that job because I could wear whatever I wanted.
Those are the best jobs.
Yeah. We only had like 5 other employees, or like 6 or something. So it was like a really small environment, and everybody was just like cool and chill. But they decided to close it down here. Like there's still... Oh, and then after that, I worked at Olive Garden because they had told us like maybe 2 weeks in advance that they were going to be closing the entire store. So then I had to hurry up and find another job.
And that was, yeah, I got that job like that, so she got the job like that. So it's a quick job to get if you need some money. Serving jobs are always hiring, honestly. Yeah. As long as you have like a good personality.
Yeah, a good attitude.
Good attitude, you'll get the job.
Go to any job interview and just say that you're a hard worker and you'll get the job. Like, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm a really hard worker. I'm really detail oriented, and bam, I get like any job.
I always say that I'm patient and I can
That's a good
de-escalate problems really easily.
That's a good
That's
one.
what I say.
Those are good ones, yeah.
Yeah, so here's some tips to get a job.
Period. I mean, if you want a job, just lie to them and then you'll get it. It's like, I know my coworkers have gotten yelled at for some dumb shit.
Who've gotten yelled at,
but people don't try that with me. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me, but I'm just like,
As we said prior, I don't know, people just choose to leave us alone and yell at other people.
Yes. I don't know. If you're going to a restaurant or to a fast food restaurant or to a store in general, and you go there to yell at employees, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know why you don't have any home training. I don't know what you've gone through in your life, but you need to reevaluate and realize that like customer service people are the last people you should be yelling at. Like
literally the same as you.
We are. We don't want to be here, first of all.
We don't want to be here. We probably know maybe only like 30% more information than you know.
Because how would you feel if I just went up to you and started yelling at you? You'd be mad as hell, right? You would want to fight me, right? But now you're yelling at me, and just because I'm at work, I can't fight you now. So that's just rude.
That's rude. And it's not fair.
It's not fair
at all.
Yeah.
Like, yell at me
when I could do something
on the
about
pavement outside of my job.
Find me in the streets and yell at me, because it'll be a whole nother story. But yeah, it's just like you need to have some like if you're gonna be a customer, have some patience. If you don't know what to do, ask somebody, please, because you just assuming you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's not it. It's not gonna fly with this. At the current job that I'm at, like people just like refuse to sit at certain tables. Like they don't waited like what 30 minutes, an hour, and then I'm just like, okay, so you can sit here, and they're like, no, I don't want to sit here. Like, I want to sit there. And I'm like, you can't sit there. Like, I don't know.
You should probably specify whether you want to booth for a table.
Yeah, you should specify whether you want to booth or a table. I hate when people come into a restaurant and they think they could just sit wherever they want. You cannot.
Oh, yeah. They'll be like, I want to sit here.
No.
We have like a line.
We have a whole line. No. Just because you don't see the people, just because you're not like, oh my god, this place is packed, does not mean we're not busy. Right. Does not mean we don't have names on the wait list.
Right, or like a server is not in that section right now.
Yeah.
It happened a lot at Olive Garden, like people want to sit somewhere else, but there's like not a server in that section. Like there's sections. Where you're sitting is where you're gonna get served at.
Right.
So
if you sit wherever you want to sit, you can sit there, boo. You're not gonna get served, and that's not my fault. You're gonna get mad because nobody's gonna come serve you, and that's not my fault because I told you not to sit there. Or if I say, hey, like, I gotta go back up to the front and see what the front is doing, because they're the ones who are, like, trying to make sure everything's, like, organized, basically. Right. So if you fuck up that organization because you want to sit at a booth and not a fucking table, then you could do that, but you won't get served, and that's not on me. Or that server is busy as fuck. Right. And you're still not gonna get served, or it's not gonna be in a timely manner, and you're gonna be mad. But I told you not to sit there in the first place, so.
This is how you deal with customers that that have an attitude with you. People that are angry, you just let them talk. Because when people are angry, they want to talk about why they're angry. Yeah. So you just let them talk, and then after they're done talking, nicely inform them that there's nothing else that you can do. Yeah. And then basically they'll
go get your manager.
They'll either say, get your manager, I'm cool with that, or they'll leave. So, I mean. Yeah. And people that get attitudes at work it doesn't really bother me, because, I mean, it's nothing that I did to them. I understand it's nothing that I did to them. Right. It's just usually there's circumstances of where I'm working that will probably get them upset. So just don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. I don't know. People are crazy sometimes. I think, like, when you work at, like, several jobs, you get used to, like, just knowing that people are crazy. And that there's nothing you could do about it. So you just, hear them out, let them talk, listen to them. Do whatever you can to help them, or take them to somebody who can help them, which is a lot of times the manager. And that's just a real simple fix, because that's all they want to hear. Let me go get my manager. Right. Like, that's all they want to hear a lot of times. But yeah, that's pretty much all of our pet peeves and the jobs we've had.
I've only had about like 5 jobs. So.
A couple. I don't feel like counting right now. But yeah, those are all of our bad job experiences, mixed in with some pet peeves, mixed in with some
good job
experiences and coworker experiences. Just when it comes to jobs, like, really just don't take anything personally. Don't take anything to heart. Know that your coworkers are not your BFFs, and that the corporation / your managers are not looking out for what's best for you. They're looking out what's best for the company. So
and what the numbers and what makes them look good.
So just remember that. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Check out my friend Salima.
I also have a video that's kind of similar to this. It's just a retail pet peeves. I'm mainly just talking about retail stuff, like people not folding up their clothes and shit like that. But yes, I have that.
Period. Don't come to stores and be rude. Like, please. Like, have some decency. Please. Like, put your manner hat on and then leave the house. Thank you for watching. Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands. Cover your mouth.
I forgot to say, y'all, we are in a pandemic. Stop going out to restaurants. Stop going out to fucking restaurants.
Hell yeah.
Don't be walking around the mall like nothing is going on, because you will catch the Rona and you will die.
Or pass it to someone who will die.
There is stay the fuck home. If you're not at work, if you're not getting something essential that you absolutely need, then there is no reason why you are walking around the mall like nothing is going on. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to me if you feel like it. And check out my Instagram. It is No Chanel. Check out my Twitter, which is No Chanel. We're getting there. Okay. Check out my Twitter, which is _No Chanel. And you can follow me on TikTok, where I post fun videos like this.
Check, dance on the now you been served. I like a dude with a little bit of curve. Hit this poop with an uppercut. Call it Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping. Want it, then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, bitches popping. I do what they copy. Ayy, look, he's a sweetie. Kiss it when he eat it. Ayy.
Oh yeah, you can follow Salima.
Oh yeah, you can follow.
Instagram.
Salchasm. Twitter is Girl Charm, but without the I. And then I don't have anything else. So
that's it.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. Love you.